He goes in, so they're all in, locked away for the opener. Racing absolutely level beginning, and Too Much Bling has shot to the lead, opening up by a half a length. On the outside, there goes Jewel into second. There's a 2-length gap to Jack Manani gap. Then there's on the outside, Zendad. On the inside is Imagine That. Eye Catcher is going to be caught 3 wide as they round the far turn and head up the hill towards the 3 furlong marker. And Too Much Bling in front by half a length from on the outside, Jewel. Jack Manani gaps, Talking D's in third. Then comes Imagine That. Eye Catcher is next. Zendaz hard-ridden, musical with a lot to do. The others will have to sprout wings to win from here as they come to the quarter pole. The opening quarter was 25-1, and it's Too Much Bling clinging to the lead. On the outside, Jewel has fallen away. Jack Manani needs to find a lot more. Imagine That staying on like a mother-in-law, and there are no more turns in the opener. And Too Much Bling has not seen a rival. On the outside, here comes Jack Manani rattling home. Too Much Bling, Jack Manani trying desperately. One last desperate search at the word. Inseparable! Photo time here at the Garrison. Jack Manani and Too Much Bling go by in a time of 107-2. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you. Away. They're under starters orders. Racing and Fool Me Not brought sharply on the inside, but zipping across from the outside is Charles Frederick. So these two dispute the lead. On the inside is Black Diamond coming across from the outside, Moonshine Ridge. Brave Star beating for early speed. The only one on the outside going up is Waterbird towards the inside, JT's Angel. On the outside, Lady Diva has 2 beaten. These are Aman Puri and the first time starter Tamarama as they round the far turn and head up the hill towards Brigade House. The opening quarter, 25-4. It is Black Diamond now who sweep through and picks it up. From on the inside, Brave Star. Charles Frederick improves nicely. Fool Me Not has had enough as they come to the quarter pole. Inside the quarter pole they come. And on the inside, it is now Brave Star who swoops through and picks it up. Charles Frederick chasing him down. On the inside, Black Diamond has had enough. On the outside, Tamarama is coming with a grand run. Inside the final they come, and it's Brave Star on the right-hand drive. On the outside, Charles Frederick didn't have much of a challenge as Brave Star gets right-handed encouragement and starts to dash away. What a performance. Equine domination today. Brave Star by 4 from Charles Frederick. Tamarama rounds out the top 3, and the winner stops the clock in 107-4. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you.
I'm just waiting for one to settle. There goes the red flag, there goes the light, and there goes the horses. So, slowest into stride is Saint-Tropez towards the lead, Soul to Soul and Jalon Samuel. Danny Boy wants piece of the action from the outside. Against the rail is the Dock. In between the horses, that one being Sandwich is Forgotten Romance. Silver Bullet moves into position. Ranging up on the outside now is Admiral Quill. Then there is a middle passage being waited with today. Following middle passage, you get the Sir Charles Williams pair of Amiash and Tree. The back marker at this stage is Saint-Tropez. So the quarter have been cut out in 26-1, and they pass the starting point where the Gold Cup will begin a little later on in the afternoon. And Jalon Samuels decided that he is going to control the fractions. He's in front by at least 7. He has for company on the outside, Admiral Quill, who wants piece of the action. So these two going pretty nicely along as they turn and come down the straight for the first time. It is on the inside, Soul to Soul towards the outside, Admiral Quill. Another 7 lengths back in third position. That one is Danny Crane. Then there's Silver Bullet towards the outside, middle passage down along the rail is traveling smoothly as the Dock. Forgotten Romance in between horses. Amiash is on the outside. Saint-Tropez now passes about 3, and the back marker will be Chimichurri as they go into the top turn. The half mile has been cut out in 53-3, and they go through the paddock bend. And Samuels decided he's a lone ranger this time. And he has Soul to Soul in front by 2.5. In second position, that one is Admiral Quill. Danny Boy travels nice on the outside. The Dock making some progress. Amiash slicing between horses. Traveling smoothly on the outside is middle passage. On the inside of the middle passage, you get Silver Bullet. Saint-Tropez with them. We haven't seen anything from Chimichurri as yet. And Forgotten Romance is at the back of the field. 6 furlongs in 1, 18-2. And they continue to go through the top of the hill. 3 furlongs to go. That lead begins to shorten with every stride. As a matter of fact, change the guard. The new leader is now Admiral Cole, who picks it up on the outside. Danny Boy wants piece of the action, so we're going to have a change of leader for the 3rd time in the space of 1 furlong. As they race back towards the 2 furlong pole, Danny Boy is going for home. Admiral Quill has had enough. Coming through horses is Amiash. Silver Bullet is on the outside, so these three will slug it out. They come back towards the quarter pole, and on the inside, Danny Boy on the outside, Silver Bullet in between horses. Amiash, we have a tremendous horse race as they turn for home. The Treehouse Club Trophy Handicap, they're homeward bound now. In the middle of the course is Amiash towards the outside, Silver Bullet. Danny Boy fading on the inside, is Silver Bullet on the outside, and Amiash, Silver Bullet, and Amiash is going to come down between these two. Amiash strikes back on the inside, Silver Bullet not the better, but Amiash was going to get the better of it. Amiash wins by half of a length. In second position is that one is Silver Bullet. Third is Danny Boy. Fourth on the inside, Sancho Pay. They stop the clock in 2:26 and 4 in the moment. I have a recap for you. And I started my Batson. Raises the red flag, and the lights flashing, and the gates are open for the afternoon's fourth race. Slowest into stride is last race day's winner in Abigail, but they're selling themselves out. See towards the outside, Gandalf wants piece of the action. Against the rail is Majestic Star. So it's Majestic Star from Gandalf in between horses. That one is stablemate Peruvian. Against the rail comes Jericho. Up on the outside is My Friend Patch. Tucking in is Stealing. Then there's Toko Man into the storm, and the back marker continues to be Abigail. They go around the top turn, having cut out the quarter in 24 and a fifth. And on the inside is the Aisha Syndicate pair of Peruvian, who picks it up. On the outside, Majestic Star. Waiting behind them is Jericho. Towards the outside, My Friend Patch. In between horses, you get into the storm. Another 2 lengths back to Stealing against the real. Toko Man travels nicely. Gandalf losing early position, now one from last. And already on the ride is Abigail. They go down towards the half-mile stage, which has been carved out in 49 and a fifth. And Peruvian continues to be at the head of the fair with stablemate Majestic Star. These two just have gone about a length clear on the outside into the storm against the real. Jericho travels absolutely nicely. My Friend Patch has called it an afternoon. Stealing trying to get it. None from Toko Man. Here comes Abigail. And in front of Abigail, Gandalf is being set down. So they're over the top of the hill. As the procession continues back towards the 2 furlong pole, and against the real Peruvians hang tough. Falling away from between horses. That one is into the storm. Coming up on the outside. Class is class. Form is temporary. They come to the corner. You can guess who's in front. It is the classic Jericho who puts his head in front. Jericho goes off from Peruvian against the real. Toko Man is trying desperately. Stealing not today. Deep stretch. It is Jericho. Toko Man closing on the inside. Stealing and Toko Man. Sorry, it's Jericho and Toko Man. They're coming towards the line. Jericho does enough to hold on by a length from Toko Man. A grand run from Toko Man against the real Peruvian. Won an excellent race to be third. Stealing is in fourth, and they stop the clock in 1:38 flat. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you.
They're off in the Sandy Lane Spa Sprint, and No Not Again comes bounding out for the lead and takes over right away here, and leads by a length and a half in the early stages, moving for that turn. And watch that birdie on the outside is up running in second. Kitten's Cat is tucked in behind the pace setter. Third early on, moving around the backstretch run. Wildcat T follows in fifth on the outside, and then a break of another length and a half to Poetry in Motion, who is in mid-pack, moving around the turn. Then Apparition, who's down on the inside, racing about 5 lengths off the lead. They're followed by Radial Flyer to the outside. Down toward the inside, it's Seagold, who's got 7 lengths to make up. Celestial Storm is in behind them, about 8 lengths off the lead as they round the turn, and then it's Forsaken One, and Debonair David is near the back of the pack as Kitten's Cat comes wide and takes the lead on the far outside. No Not Again fights on between horses. Apparition is there, and Celestial Storm is pounding through an opening on the inside. Celestial Storm now grabs the lead. On the outside, it's Kitten's Cat. These two down to the line. Celestial Storm over Kitten's Cat, and then came Apparition, followed by Seagold, and No Not Again. Celestial Storm has done it.
And immediately the gate is open, and it's a beautiful start. Slowest into stride is the girls, them sugar. But towards the inside, it is King of Cool who wants the lead and gets it. On the outside is 9.69, tracking in third. That one is Black Rock. Then on the outside, Prince Hector is also going to come and contest the lead as the horses are going to make their way towards the bottom turn and turn and come into the stretch. King of Cool with Ricky Walker is on the lead. Up on the outside, Prince Hector now with Darrell Holland takes over. So change the guard. Coming down the stretch on the outside, it is Prince Hector who leads off. From in second position on the inside is King of Cool. Towards the outside is that one traveling nicely is 9.69. Blackrock scrapes the paint. Javelier travels well in fifth. On the outside is Island Cotton, War Music, Awesome Swimmer. Against the rail comes Sea Rock. Felony Fires, one from the last. And the back mark at the stage is the Girls Them Sugar. The quarter mile in 26 and 2 as they go down the 4 furlong pole. And on the inside, it is King of Cool, Ricky Walker, just taking a look over his shoulder. He opens off by 2.5. In second position is a former leader. That is Prince Hector. Against the rail, Blackrock travels nicely. 9.69 is on the outside. Then there's War Music, Javelier, Sea Rock, Awesome Swimmer in Island Cotton. And now being set down is the Girls Them Sugar. Felony Fire remains the back marker, 51 and 1 for the half mile. Over the top of the hill past Brigade House, and King of Cool is open off by about 5. In second position and on the regress is 9.69, trying to get into his War Music. Javeliers coming, Prince Hector going in reverse. Coming with a ramp down the rear is Sea Rock. They have done the 6 furlongs in 1:16 and 3. They come back towards the quarter pole, and King of Cool is clear by 9. They're going to have to call the ambulance to get this one. They come into the straight, and it's King of Cool. Ricky Walker calls the right hand cane, and King of Cool opens off on the outside. Here comes Javelier trying desperately, but King of Cool with a 7 lengths advantage on the outside. Javelier with a lot of work to do. He's not going to get there in time. War Music trying desperately. Sea Rock running on the spot, but this is a relentless thrashing. King of Cool by 10. In second position is Javelier. On the outside for third is Sea Rock. Fourth on the rail comes War Music to stop the clock in 1:53 and 4. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you.
Goes in. Standing, other side quiet, and they're racing, and Oberoi broke very sharply from the inside draw. Spartacus was a little bit slow to go. And it's Oberoi who leads from Big Man in Town up early. Towards the outside is Voldemort. There's a length and a half break to Northern Star. Down the inside is Nikita. Janat's Gold is next. Then there's Stolen, Butterfly. 2-length break to Donico Did It. 2 lengths away we find Zip Code. And the back marker is Princess Tiana. So they've just got about a mile to go. And it is Oberoi who leads. In front by just about 3 parts of a length from Voldemort. Janat's Gold moves up into third. Big Man in Town saves ground along the rails as they come towards us for the first time. It seems to be going at a pretty decent clip. Opening quarter 26 and 2. And it is Oberoi on the inside, Voldemort on the outside. Down the inside is Janat's Gold. Towards the outside is Stolen. Then there's a break of 3 lengths to Big Man in Town, and Northern Star keeping his company. Spartacus is 3 wide. Nikita is next. Then behind these is Butterfly. Towards the inside, Donico Did It, and Zip Code is the back marker. We have lost Princess Tiana's rider as they head towards the 5 furlong marker. The half was 51 and 2. And it is Voldemort, the leader, by a length and a half. From on the inside, Oberoi. Janat's Gold running a big race on his return. Stolen in a nice stalking position. Big Man in Town and Northern Star continue to eyeball each other. There's a length and a half to Spartacus. Nikita, Donico Did It, Butterfly, and Zip Code is the back marker. Half in 51 and 2, 6 in 1:16 and 2. They get over the hill, 3 furlongs to run. And it is Voldemort in front by 2. From on the inside, Oberoi. Stolen looking for a way through on the inside. Here's Big Man in Town as well. Janat's Gold has had enough. Oberoi has had enough. Butterfly has found her best ride. And they come to the quarter. It is Stolen on the inside, and on the outside, Northern Star comes to ask a question of her. And the Northern Star Stolen will turn to the judge together. It's Northern Star on the outside, on the inside is Stolen. Northern Star Stolen. Northern Star under left-handed encouragement. Stolen not answering. Northern Star from Stolen. Northern Star under left-hand drive is going to get home. What a performance. Absolutely stuns them in the Tanglewood. Wins it by 2 from Stolen on the outside. Butterfly was third. And a 4 of a 4th. The winner stops the clock in 2:10 flat. In a moment, a recap for you.
Again, and they're all out for the afternoon's 8th race. A little slower to go is Glamorous. And as they sort themselves out, coming out of the course onto the main course, against the rail, traveling nicely, it is solid goal in Leicester Bling Mice Edwards, who has control under the proceedings. In between horses is Brute Force. Towards the outside, that one is Katara. So 3 in a line As he approached the pallet bend and go around the pallet bend is horse number 10, Solid Gold, who leads from brute force against the rail. That one is Trinidad Dreamer, creeps nicely up into the third position. Losing some ground going around the top turn is Katara. Then there's Noble Appeal towards the outside, King's Meadow down along the rail. Traveling nicely is Devil's Candy, Super Heights, Corvette, a gap of about 15 lengths back to St. Nicholas, not involved today. Glamorous has one beaten, and that's where she went. We'll see where she will come from. The quarter have been carved out in 23 and 3, so they're really stepping going down the back stretch. And Solid Gold has them stretched out by 2.5. Stablemate on the chase on the inside. Trinidad Dreamer travels nicely. Then there's Katara, another 4 lengths back to fourth position. Traveling nicely is Noble Appeal with Rashad Nick. One coming ready to have a good chance is Devil's Candy under Delano Lopez. And here is Super Heights. Corvette is trying to get into it. The quarter has been carved out in 51 and 2. They come back towards the quarter pole. And on the inside, it continues to be Solid Gold. One raging upon the outside. Stablemate in Trinidad Dreamer change the guard up front. They come back towards the corner. And it is all Jonathan Simpson, Angela Simpson afraid to turn for man. It is Trinidad Dreamer who brings them in the straight. On the inside, Solid Gold has no answer. Noble Appeal not today. On the outside, Devils Candy with a lot of work to do. But it is Trinidad Dreamer getting some right-handed reminder. It's Trinidad Dreamer who's going clear. Deep stretch, it is all Trinidad Dreamer who's a report to the line. Trinidad Dreamer wins it. In second position might have been Noble Appeal towards the outside. That one is Devil's Candy. Against the rail comes Solid Gold. That's the top 4. The fifth horse would have been Glamorous. They stopped the clock in a measured 136 and 1. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you.
Tyrannosaurus Racing, the 2018 edition of the Sandy Lane Gold Cup is on its way. And Infrared pops away smartly and goes up and takes the lead from Shining Copper. These two have opened up a good advantage already with a mile to go. It is Infrared in front by 3 from Shining Copper. Just a Fashion is on the outside third. Campaigner's Gold is going to be caught a little wide, as is Marcus Antonius. Down the inside is Sir Dudley Diggs. One Grand also scrapes the paint on the rail, and the last one is the defending champ Dorset. The Thunder passes stands the first time, and it's Infrared and Rashid Hughes in front by 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Campaigner's Gold in the blue silks goes second. Shining Copper is under a stronghold on the inside, third, saving ground. Just the Fashion is fourth. Along the inside, the long shot, Warren Grant and Lester Edwards goes next. So Dudley Diggs sits towards her outside. Marcus Antonius has one beaten, and that's the late running Dorset and the Darrell Holland. The opening quarter was 25 and 1. The half in 50 and 2. They're round the far turn and head up the hill back towards their departure point. And it is still Infrared, yet to see a rival in front by a length and a half. From on the outside, there's Campaigner's Goal. On the inside, Shining Copper, Distress Singles going out as they go past the departure point. Infrared is the one they'll have to catch. On the outside, here comes with a grand around. Campaigners Goal running stoutly. Shining Copper is coming with a new real effort. So Dudley Diggs has 4 to fight. Dorset and the others will have a lot more to do. Inside the quarter pole, they come 6 and 1, 14 and 3. And there are no more turns in the Gold Cup. And it's Infrared in front. On the outside here, Shining Copper. So Dudley Diggs is thundering down the middle of the course. Infrared is hanging tough. Shining Copper is trying desperately. Sir Dudley Diggs on the right hand drive. It's Sir Dudley Diggs. Jalon Samuels, 3 beats. Shining Copper is second. Infrared is third. Dorset, thank you, War Grand. Campaigners Goal, Just a Fashion. And Marcus Antonius is the last one home. The winner stops the clock in 1:51 and 4.
That kind of weight, you do better to get off the track quickly. The red flag is raised, so ready for the start, and they're off in the final race. And once again, guessed it, none other than Margarita remains in the starting stall. So out of the starting stalls onto the main course, Jolie Louise wants the lead. Cipriani is behind that one. And towards the outside, Enrico Prescott and Even Stevens. So they thunder down the stand for the first, past the stand for the first time under the line. Jolie Louise on the inside, on the outside is Even Stevens. Then there's Cipriani, then there's No You Know on the inside and fourth against the outside. Traveling nicely is No Fly Zone. Another 5 lengths back to that one in 6th position. That one is Nutcracker on the inside is Treasure Island. Towards the outside, Summer again has Verdon beaten. And Mr. Brook is going to the left, heading up to Hearts Gap. So they continue down the back stretch. On the inside, it is Jolie Louise who leads by a length. On the outside, Even Stevens travels well, closing the gap in third. Come Cipriani one, moving nicely on the outside. There's no fly zone, under some pressure. Now you know. And then there's Summer again still trying to get in. The others have a lot of work to do, including Cracker, Treasure Island, Verdun, and about 55 miles back to Mr. Brook. Not today nor next week. Over the top of the hill. And it continues to be Jolie Louise who leads on the inside. On the outside for company is Evan Stevens. These two locked together. Enrico Prescott looking for his first career win. It is Jolie Louise and Evan Stevens traveling third. Continues to be Cipriani. No fly zone continues to travel well. Circling horse on the outside is Summer again. We're going to be set for a tremendous finish as they come towards the corner. Just about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across anybody's race. And it's Jolie Louise who brings them in the straight. Cipriani is still there wide on the outside. Summer again. It is Jolie Louise and Cipriani. Jolie Louise, Cipriani and Summer again. Jolie Louise tenaciously on the outside. Cipriani takes over. It is Cipriani down on the rail comes Nutcracker. Cipriani and Nutcracker. Cipriani wins it from on the outside. Summer again. Then there's Nutcracker for third. Fourth on the outside comes Now You Know. Then there's Jolie Louise. They stop the clock in a decent 1:39 flat. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you.
For someone to settle, it looks like Tanglewood, they're acting up just a little. And way to go. And how you like this name, bro? Sharpest of all, but coming across from the outside, there goes Justice League. On the outside, it looks like that Sebco who goes into second. Discreet Last running up on the inside is there. On the outside, Power 2. Then there's the Awesome Fox, only on Sunday. Then Bourbon Street, there's a break to Trojan. How you like this name is going backwards. Brigadier Wood as they head around the far turn and head towards the 3 furlong marker. And head over the hill towards the 2 furlong marker now. And it is Justice League who leads the way in front by a length and a half from Sebco in second. On the inside, Discreet Last is third. And there are no more turners. They come dashing through the darkness. And Justice League goes wide, and this allows Sebco a lovely run up the rail. It's now on the inside, Sebco on the outside, Justice League and Sebco. Justice League gets left-handed leather. Sebco run has faltered as Justice League is going to run home. Wins it now by about 2 in the darkness from Sebco. Discreet Last is third. Trojan rounds out the top 4, it looks like. And the winner stops the clock in what appears to be 1:59.3. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you.